Okay, so what I've done is I've managed to knock my mirror off on a trail a long time ago. Pretty sure y'all remember me having that sticker that's like a little post-it note that said ouch. Yeah, I still haven't just went to Ford and get a new one because I already priced one of these things because Ford sells the whole assembly and that thing's like 500 bucks. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna save that and gonna try to get my mirror back on here myself until I save up to actually buy a new one. Because I'm eventually gonna buy a new one, but I gotta be able to get down the road. So what I'm doing now is just jimmy rigging this bad boy up. I had these little rubber tubes, and what I'm doing is I'm just using that to get me some pressure between this top piece and this bottom. Because essentially what it is it technically wasn't broke off. It's just that there is a spring inside of here that has to get compressed to lock this little tube doohickey thing. It's like a little channel lock thing. It's like this little tube gets compressed down and it channel locks inside of here. But I couldn't compress that spring inside of here, so I had to like cut it out of there and build me something else so I can give me some pressure in it. Cause that spring, I don't know how that thing got compressed to fit inside this little tube anyway. But what I did is I just built me a little contraption on the inside of there to get that channel lock to engage, lock it in, and then I put these little tubes in just to create the pressure. So now that the little channel locks in here, it's like a little tube in there. That little tube there is kind of like lock into like some little locks inside of here. That when the mirror turns, it doesn't like let the mirror like pop off or anything. So yeah, so this is what I'm working with now until I cough up that 500 bucks to get a whole new mirror put on here. But yeah, that's just a little update. And for all my OCD folks who like to keep their Broncos like pretty much spotless, don't take this cap off because you're gonna get greeted with a nightmare because so much dirt and grime lives behind that mirror cap. It is crazy. Like when I first popped it off, so much just dust and everything just came up out of here. So there's no telling what you guys have behind your mirror caps. Just a heads up. Now that it's back on, yeah, there's gonna be a noticeable gap right here, but anything to just to get the mirror back on there until I can pony up the money to buy a whole new mirror arm here, because like that spring in there that came with it, that sucker's heavy duty and there's no way I can compress that. I don't have anything that can compress that spring down. So yeah, gonna be ordering a new one of these. Okay, so it still functions. I can, like fold the mirror in and then bring the mirror back. Yeah, it's not the perfect, but like I said, this just gets me by until I can get that, replaced. Yeah, it's gonna look ugly, but yeah. Next time, make sure you fold your mirrors in before you go on a trail, or you're gonna get greeted with a tree and it'll smack this bad boy right off. Strangely, these things are very easy to pop off. That was kind of very weird that it popped off that easily. But yeah. And that's also like a little screw I had to screw into here. Just so when I bring it back, it'll let me know where to stop. So yeah, it'll like lock it. That way it won't go any further. That way when I'm driving, the cameras and stuff still lined up and everything.